Welcome back to the VYBE Guys podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Aaron. And where's Jaron?
And I'm Brent. And we are the VYBE Guys. Where's Jaron?
He was all out of here. No, Jaron went to Chicago for All Out. He's driving back right now. It's Sunday. We're filming this on Sunday, right before football. So, we're getting this out the way.
We got an early one today.
Yeah, All Out was apparently banging too. I mean,
Yeah.
There's matches I got to watch, so, I missed it. But Jaron said it was fire.
Yeah, I saw a lot of highlights, a lot of cool clips, a lot of cool tweets, and I will have to watch it myself.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch it myself, but I saw a lot of highlights. The one that I got really excited for was Mox turning on Brian. That shit
was cool.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit would make me start watching AEW again.
Statlander dropped the V showing some tags, bro.
Some V's?
That shit was crazy.
It was like a split too,
Yeah,
right?
that
No,
was-
that's crazy.
That was.
The Vish. Bro, I'm going to start calling it the Vish for everything.
Some teaks on the V.
Shout out the Vish on the T's. Oh, man. Hey, a lot of space on this desk, gentlemen. There's no, like, abrupt titles anywhere. No. Hanging with Feels good, guys. Feels good.
No, abba labba shabba labba ding dongs. You know what I mean?
Get that bum out of here.
Great. More fuel for another promo down the line, man. Hey, let's shoot for 2 million likes on the next one.
You got a lot of room over there.
I do.
So.
It feels good. It feels good to not see this damn Oofa Loofah and the championship. It feels good. Jaron, count your days.
Yeah, count your days, man.
Beach. Okay. So on Twitter, we asked you guys, what are some moments in wrestling that will most likely never happen again? Before we get into theirs, do you guys have any moments like that?
You say, okay, so that'll never happen again.
Most likely will never happen again.
Bra and panty matches.
Good answer. I mean,
Am I wrong?
No, not really.
Yeah, I feel like the entire Bad Man, I don't know if I want to name Bad Man. I don't know, like, yeah, that entire era when he was in his prime, I don't think we'll see, like, rarely anything ever from that ever again.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with that.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe I don't think we'll see like a multi-year reign for the world title again.
Like
probably in our lifetime.
Yeah,
I don't think-
interesting. Really?
Yeah, like how Roman just did it.
Really?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I
Like,
don't-
even with a
I don't
mid-card
know.
title?
Shit, we'll probably be like 60 or something. It might happen.
No, surprisingly,
No, like world title.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
a lot of people said that as well. A lot of people don't think we'll see another reign like Roman's, like at least in our lifetime.
That's
Yeah.
let that sink in. Acknowledge him for a second.
Acknowledge him.
Like that's crazy to think to, but like I have to agree. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever do that again because it was so special.
He held it for 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. That's amazing.
It doesn't hit you until you go back on the Shout the Peacock. It doesn't, like, I would just randomly put on like a WrestleMania or like a pay-per-view or something or whatever. And like when he was all of a sudden, like, Roman Reigns is still champ and he's doing this, and like a different announcer who hasn't been with the company in years is announcing him to the ring. I'm like, whoa, that just shows how long his reign truly was.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was an incredible reign.
Isn't it
dude.
crazy? Like, you're just like, whoa, like Hamilton, right?
Oh my God.
He was announcing Roman as the tribal chief and as the champion. Like, let that sink. Like, there's just like,
Then Samantha did it for a little bit.
there's just so many there's just so many instances like that. It makes you truly appreciate that reign.
I agree. Also, Samantha announced Roman the best in his
easily.
entire career.
They go
His
hand in
entire
hand.
career.
They go hand in hand. Like, I get chills every time. You see this goosebump right here?
The goosebumps. Okay, so some other answers that we got is a Punjabi prison match. We will never get that again.
Nope. Not at all. Where the Indians? Where they at?
They're all out of here. That's crazy. Yeah, probably not.
That's valid. Jayon King says no one will be undefeated at WrestleMania like The Undertaker.
Hot take. I think that's going to be disproven. I think there's going to be somebody who's going to be like a hot commodity or like an accidental streak that'll be like 7 years straight. Like, Bianca Belair is undefeated, correct?
I think so.
I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure
don't
she's
think
like
she's been
five.
beaten
I'm pretty
yet.
sure she's like 5-0. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's something that might go under the radar for like maybe a couple more years, and then it'll be brought to light if she becomes heel. And I think they'll run with that.
Okay.
They need like a woman Undertaker, and I feel like that's like a good person to do it with.
Do you think Bianca will be around long enough to even get close?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I hope so. I hope so. Because I would hate to see Bianca Belair anywhere else. I think she's not even in her prime,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Dude, if she somehow gets to like 21-0, that'd be
Imagine.
I think so.
crazy.
How old is she now? Like 31, maybe? Like
I think she's like mid 30s.
mid 30s?
I think so.
Okay. So
I could be wrong. That's to be so disrespectful. I don't want to be.
No, I have genuinely no idea, but
That's all right. We're not too standy over here. You know, we don't really know the ins and- you know?
Yeah, I watched the Love and WWE. I think you're right. Like probably like 32, 33.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you're
Damn,
right.
so,
You're right.
all right, yeah, 10 years. You know,
So, you know, like
15-0, 40 something.
You know, she could be like 40, 50 something, you know.
I don't know if it'll ever be like Undertaker. I don't think it'll ever be the Take Man's extent. I don't think it'll ever be that long, but I think like it could be like a 10, 12.
That'd be sweet to see a female have like a record like that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it'd be
That'd
pretty
dope.
dang cool.
Shit, it don't have to be no 21, and if it's undefeated, that'd be sweet.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You even saying like 15 and 0.
Because
I
look,
think that's kind of
nobody. I don't think anybody is undefeated at WrestleMania. I could be wrong. I
On
don't think,
the-
I don't think
on
any
the-
at any or I mean like shit. How do I say this?
I mean, Nicholas is undefeated, you know.
Nicholas, that was terrible. Yeah, that shit was terrible, bro. You know what I mean?
That was a very
I ain't on the
elongated-
little guy, but damn, dude, like you know.
That was a very elongated segment. I remember I watched that just recently. That was
Wasn't that the bar?
interesting.
Wasn't that the bar?
It was the bar.
The bar.
Because they came out on that New Orleans flow.
I hated it.
And all like the big bobblehead guys or whatever. And then here comes Braun Strowman scaring away, like kind of like Lord Farquaad. You remember that Lord Farquaad? See that dude's in that big ass bobblehead thing? And then he just chucks the float off the stage and cuts a promo and finds a kid and wins the title.
What a time, bro. What a time.
Right.
What an air! Hey, we made it out.
We so did.
The trenches.
The
Thank
motherfucking
God.
trenches.
Thank God.
Look at us.
What are some moments in wrestling that will most likely never happen again? All three members of a faction being champion in the same night.
Ooh, that was special, man.
Yeah, it was.
Money in the Bank, Las Vegas, Nevada.
That was 2016, right?
I remember where I was.
That's a
yes.
good one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that will ever happen again. I don't know if we'll ever see a faction like the Shield again. Because like there are factions who kind of have a blueprint like them. Like even the Bloodline had a little bit of like a Shield-ish blueprint, but no one really came close to their impact.
Let me ask you guys, because when me and Jaron did the podcast and it was just us, we were talking about like Shield or Bloodline. Like people were asking us, you know, like,
I remember this
like
talk.
you know, which ones? What do you guys think?
Shield or Bloodline?
Yeah, I want to get your opinion on that.
My favorite faction of all time is the Shield, and I think like even though that's valid, I have biases just because like that was like when I really understood wrestling, they were hot then. So like I gotta go Shield. I gotta go Shield.
This is hard.
But
Because I was telling Jaron, I was like, because at first he was like, oh, Bloodline, but I was like, look, man, Shield, they all three held multiple championships, like world, mid, tag, like they did that. Money in the Bank, except Roman.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Money in the Bank except Roman. So their accolades just, I think their accolades just take over. I think.
Okay. I'm gonna agree with Jaron. I'm gonna go Bloodline here. The reason I go Bloodline is because I feel like without the Bloodline, this new era of wrestling wouldn't be as big.
Okay.
I feel like this new era needed the Bloodline like badly because they needed like this the best storytelling in wrestling for going on 5 years now is the Bloodline. The reason they're trying to draw this out so much is because it's the best thing that they have right now.
Yeah.
Like tell me if I'm wrong. If it's like because that storyline to me is unreal. Like Roman Reigns to wrestling is like John Cena in our time era. Like this dude is everything, and people are blinded by it right now. Like they're gonna just like oh like they love him now. They want him now. But I was trying to tell people like when he's not here, it's gonna be severely missed. And when you talk about accolades, I think the Usos are the greatest tag team of all time.
Oh,
Facts.
definitely.
So having them on top of Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, I think that's just something super, super. I'm gonna count like non-Solo Sikoa bloodline. That's my.
okay.
When I envision the bloodline, I envision like an honorary Us even as well. You can throw that in there if you wanted to. However, I just envision just the core, like just the Usos, and I envision Roman Reigns and then Paul Heyman. So that's my. It's super close though because that Shield entrance is so goated.
Yeah.
Bro, that entrance, I was so jealous. I was like, man, if I had to choose an entrance, it would be Shield style. I would love to come through the crowd every single time because that is so cool. That is so, they changed the game, so it's close.
I feel like with the Shield too, like they changed WWE and low key professional wrestling because like Seth cracking Roman with the chair is still felt to this day, 10 years later.
Probably the greatest turn.
Yeah, that shit. That was awesome.
Right,
Dude, and the guy screaming, no. But like, I feel like it just created such a butterfly effect. We've talked about it on the podcast before, but like, if the crack of the chair to Roman, would we ever have gotten the tribal chief? Would we have gotten, the bloodline? So I feel like it all starts with the Shield. That's why I got to put them number one. But the bloodline, I love the way they tell stories. So I don't want to take anything away from them.
For me, when I was talking to Jaren, the reason I do put the Shield over the bloodline is because of just the solo success outside of the group as well.
Yeah.
It's rare when you see.
I agree with Brent. The Usos, I think, are the greatest tag team of all time.
They're so special, bro.
I'll stand on that. We go way back with the Usos.
So
you know what I mean? So I agree with that. But that's why I would. It's kind of like this. I would say
it was like, hard for me to.
It's like it's just it's just the solo accolades I'm gonna take.
Yeah, because all three of them went on to be world champions, and John even in a different company.
Yeah.
Like they changed the game. They changed the game
because like so if you look on that, like you like really like put a microscope to that sumbitch. Roman didn't win the Money in the Bank, but Dean never won Royal Rumble. So like you could think like there's certain things they didn't really do, but like some things they overachieve. Like thing for the thing that really holds the bloodline together is Roman's incredible ass run. Like that's like the one thing that's like, well, who cares about your Joe Blow McSchmo this? Roman held the titles for this.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then I don't know. That's a great debate. Hey, let us know down in the comments, bloodline or the Shield. That's a great argument.
Oh yeah.
So what are some moments in wrestling that will most likely never happen again? The Montreal screw job. It is unlikely to be repeated on that level, especially with more transparent nature of wrestling today.
Yeah, that'll never happen again.
Yeah, I can't really see that happening.
In a different company, it could.
I mean, fair.
But WWE, no.
Yeah.
I don't. Under Paul Levesque, like I don't know. I don't ever see that again.
Unless it's a work.
Unless they work it in. Work it in.
Hey, I'm working here.
What are you doing? I'm just working.
That was the last one of the replies, but there were some other ones that you can imagine that we're not going to bring up on the podcast.
Why not? I love chaos.
I'll let your mind run free with that one.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brent,
we banging. No,
I love this podcast so much.
Brent, what do you have over there?
What do I got over here?
What is that?
Cup of haters,
Cup of haters.
No, I got the brand new VYBE Guys merch.
Get your t-shirts here.
Get your t-shirts. If you like this t-shirt, go to prowrestlingtees.com/VYBE Guys and you will find this beautiful merch. Go ahead and get yourself a shirt, man. And there's another one. There's a black shirt with the golden V on the chest. So support your boys. Wear the. Hey, if you're out and about at a wrestling show and we see you in the merch, I'm gonna pay you like $10. I'm gonna do something special, man. I'm gonna make sure that you're acknowledged. I'm gonna post you all over social media. Anything that you post on social media in the VYBE Guys shirt, I'll hit that
Yes.
with a retweet, a like, everything. I'll put you over the moon, man.
Oh yeah.
And eventually there will be more designs as well, but right now we got the 2. So go copy you a shirt. Like I don't
Yeah,
you know?
I love this like Five Guys like mock-up. It's so cool.
It's so good.
I love rocking that thing, man. It's the reason I'm not rocking is because it's the first week of NFL football, so I'm a little bit biased over here.
Hey, you
so.
do what you gotta do. You rocking football, you rocking Flash. Y'all kind of matching with the ball.
And you're rocking yourself.
Hey!
I like it. Merch is cool, man. Merch is cool. So yeah, once again, prowrestlingtees.com/VYBE Guys. Get you a shirt today. Brandon, what happened this week in wrestling?
There was a few things that happened this week in wrestling. The first thing that I want to bring up is CM Punk. He thought his feud with Drew McIntyre was over.
What?
What? He wanted to challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. The big Gunt. But Drew said, nah. We got unfinished business. They got one apiece. Drew said, this ain't over yet. He attacked him. Fucking dropped him on the table. Fucking broke the bracelet. It's serious.
Oh, I put it in his mouth.
He did put it in his mouth.
The bracelet. Hey, I'm working over here. So I did see that. I did see the bracelet snappery in the mouthadry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do think they need one more match.
Yes.
Who wins the last one?
It's got to be Punk. It's got to be Punk.
Yeah.
I think this is the best thing for Punk to put that nail in the coffin on this rivalry, and we move on.
God, Gunther's gonna whoop Punk's ass if that happens.
Oh yeah.
My God, bro.
Guten Tag is gonna beat that ass.
The chops to the chest. Will you even be able to see it because the tattoos? Who knows?
Oh, you going to see it.
You gonna mess up the tattoos with them chops?
I don't think he's got tattoos on his back, and he's been that back chop to Randy with the sweat flying.
Man. Randy knew
Call
too, 'cause
back.
he was like, he
braced.
He said this beforehand.
Oh my God.
Dude, back chops ain't no fucking joke.
So yeah, dude, he puts the beads in this man's mouth and claymores him, dude.
It sure does.
He does.
That was crazy.
I'm excited.
They gotta have Hell in a Cell match, right?
Yeah, it's what, Bad Blood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be Hell in a
that
Cell.
they're gonna be. If I had to paint the Bad Blood, has the poster dropped for Bad Blood yet?
We just have like the Bad Blood like logo, but that's really it.
I have a feeling it's going to be Punk or Drew on that cover,
It's gotta be,
or
yeah.
both.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be it, right?
Yeah,
Them with the
'cause
cell or something, some blood dripping down or something.
Because like
They both better bleed. That's all I gotta say. That's it.
That would be spicy.
Yeah. And I mean, they've been like, Drew has made Punk bleed a few times already.
Yeah,
so
correct.
it's like, come on, we gonna hold
They
back
both,
now.
They both, dude. They both need to be looking like Eddie Guerrero when he faced JBL at Judgment Day.
Oh my God.
Or John Cena.
No,
when he
John
faced-
Cena was the same.
John Cena as well. Both of them against JBL bled so hard, dude.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
What a time.
Hey, Johnson, you just went through hell. This man is cashing in his money in the bank privilege that he earned. Hey, all right.
Dude, watching that back and not hearing it be called like a cash in is so like weird, but in a good
Isn't
way.
it crazy?
Like his money in the bank privilege.
Hey, bang! Like, yeah, it's crazy how they do stuff now. I really like the fact that just like it can abruptly happen out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was a great change. What else?
There's a new commentator for Monday Night Raw. How we feeling about him, John?
I love him. I already gets my stamp of approval. It's like we lost Pat, but I think we sneakily got him back in the same sense because that call of Drew McIntyre, the cliche like, who is that? He's like, that's Drew with the hood on or something. Like that call is just like, yeah, you're good around here.
Yeah, I like him. I like his presentation. Like I like his voice for professional wrestling. I think he has some work to do, which is fine. You know, he's new to it. Yeah. But I'm very curious to see how he'll improve over the next few weeks because I genuinely enjoyed his work on Raw.
Yeah, I liked him in boxing, so I liked it on Raw too. I liked his voice on Raw and stuff too. So I think over time he's gonna be extremely good.
Yeah, the only critique I have is just he's got to learn the names and moves. Like
It's
That's what Jaron was saying.
Yeah, that's
when we
the
were watching
only
Raw.
critique
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
because and that's gonna happen. Like he's coming from a different world, so and to play devil's advocate, he did know some moves and some people's finishers. But like when I was watching Raw back, and it was Ilya versus Dominic versus Dragon Lee. Ilya goes for, I forgot, what is it? Torpedo Moscow? Is that his finisher name? I don't even fucking know.
about Ilya?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, he went for his finish, and he said, "Big shoulder," and that was it. Like 1, 2, 3, that was it.
Big shoulder.
Yeah, and I didn't.
No, I'm sorry.
And I genuinely didn't know the match was about to end. I was like, wait, that looks like his finisher, and that was a 3. I was like, oh, all right, but.
Big shoulder.
Yeah, big shoulder.
Brother, he's giving head. Like, what do you, big shoulder? It's a headbutt.
But yeah, I think he's solid though. I think give him some time.
Right.
And he'll be all right.
Yeah, Joe will be the man. I promise.
I wonder is that like besides Pat leaving, is that like a Netflix kind of thing? Like, do they want what's his name, Joe?
Yeah.
Do they want Joe? Is that because I don't? There was other people that are in WWE who used to do commentary, so I'm wondering if that was like a Netflix decision going for the future, or if they're just like, fuck it,
That
we just want
might
to try
have been-
somebody new.
I might go on a limb here and say I don't know if it was I want to say Paul's decision because Paul. I think I think somebody advocated 100% because of how successful Pat was coming from that background of like a college game day kind of feel. Okay. And I know Joe from college football. I know like his voice is very reminiscent with certain calls and play-by-plays. So I have a feeling like his voice, like you said, he has a great voice. So if somebody heard that and said this guy would be great transitional just because of his personality. So I feel like somebody advocated for him and the company backed it.
Yeah. So. I want to hear him be like more enthusiastic too. Not that he wasn't, but like I want to hear him like lose himself in professional wrestling. Like a Michael Cole, like a Pat McAfee, even Corey Graves sometimes will, turn up. So those are the only critiques I had for him, but I think he's great.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
he's great.
First day, I'd say just give him time. I think he'll be special.
The last thing from Raw that like really stood out to me was Sami Zayn interrupting Gunther during Gunther's promo or whatever. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I gotta get this off my chest, bro. There's a lot of weight that is on my chest revolving Sami Zayn.
Okay.
And seeing how, like, I'm sorry I gotta mention it, but seeing how like people are turning on him already.
People are?
Yeah, bro.
No.
Yeah, like apparently, like it's over on TikTok, like they're like, oh wow, Sammy Hogan or shit like that. Like they're like,
What?
I'm so over these wrestling fans, bro. Like that's just me though. But it's like, dude, how can you not like Sami Zayn?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's such a
like
likable
I
guy.
just don't understand. I just don't.
How can it not be Sammy? Sammy's the one that dethroned the long reign
Exactly,
of
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
exactly. But these dumbass fans don't be thinking about that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're just like, oh wow, it's like, bro, shut the fuck up, let it play out. And that's such a valid point right there.
Those are the same guys who are saying I'm tired of Cody as champion.
Yep.
Eat a
Yeah,
dick.
true.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Bag of dicks.
Bag of dicks for you.
I'm wondering
Yeah,
if people are just like upset that Sammy is already facing Gunther again. Like not so soon. It's been a few months, but I'm wondering if people just want like fresher matchups instead of a revisited rivalry.
I understand, but we got to go back to that storyline
We
at
have
least
to.
because Gunther's the world champion, and
Yep.
like what I mean. Like if think about this from a competitor standpoint, you beat this man on his longest reign at WrestleMania when this dude seemed untouchable and unbeatable. You did that. You lose your title. He has nobody to go against. Shoot your shot. Think about it that way. You mark
Like, hey, I beat you at WrestleMania for your Intercontinental Championship. I see that you have an even better championship around your shoulder.
Bingo.
I did it once. I can do it again.
Something he's never held.
Exactly.
That's why it's like. That's
Yeah.
why what I mean. That's why this story's gonna be so damn good.
Yep.
Let it play.
And the match, bro, the match at WrestleMania was fire. So I can't wait for them to run it back.
Top rope brain buster.
I'll
You
never
stupid
forget
if
that,
you're not
bro.
excited for a rematch. Like
Come on.
I don't know.
I
don't
blinked
know.
so fast I thought it was a botch. That top rope brain buster.
For
I
real,
blinked
dude.
so fast I was like, Oh no, that was a move,
Dude,
So yeah,
my lord.
fire.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what Sammy and Gunther cook up for sure. They don't disappoint.
Match quality.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire, man.
And
It's
their
gonna be fire.
promos too. I feel like they're, especially Gunther. Gunther has improved a lot on his promo game. I want to hear some of the disrespectful shit he says to Sami Zayn, because that's kind of been his thing. He's gonna say some disrespectful shit to you, beat your ass, and retain his title.
Oh yeah.
If you're a heel, bro, be a fucking dick. That's my thing, bro. Is like just be an asshole. If you get green lighted on saying some shit, say it.
Yeah,
Say it. I want to make like kids cry and like parents hate me. Like that's what you're trying to do.
yeah.
You're trying to get like jumped after a show type shit.
Jumped after a show. Is there anything else from Raw that you like stood out to you guys?
Braun Strowman, how the hell he end up in the triple threat match? He just went through a car last week, bro. And you telling me right now that he was able to be in that match? Because Jaron like tweeted out something about him, and people were replying Braun Strowman, and I was like, ain't no way he's gonna be Braun Strowman. This motherfucker just went through a car last week. But then it's I'm sorry, I don't like the guy. I don't like him.
I'm only giving him a pass because Bronson Reed got COVID, so they just needed a replacement.
Terrible, man. Terrible for my guy Bronson Reed. That
I'm not
sucks,
finished
man.
with you.
Bronson was about to win that match too, man.
He really was.
Hopefully,
He really
or
was.
Braun Strowman would have cost him, and then I'll just be like, I don't know.
I think Bronson would have won for real because they've been building him up like 2017 Braun Strowman for real.
Nah, yeah, dude, the car stuff was sweet.
Yeah.
To
but then
the moon, Bronson.
and then Braun, big guy, he can take it.
I like to compare like Bronson Reed to like kind of like a Keith Lee if he was given the proper push.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I feel like Keith Lee was mistreated, and I
Yes,
feel
he
like he would
was.
have got the same treatment like Bronson Reed's getting right now.
Man, I fucking hope Keith Lee comes back to WWE one day.
So
just,
bad.
just one day.
Bro, Keith was done dirty, bro.
You already saw how special he was in the Survivor
man.
Series.
Come on.
Bro, that was enough to show you that
I
he
can't
has it.
believe they did not put a rocket ship up that dude's ass.
Insane. Against Roman too. 1-on-1 with Roman. And they're-
The sorry to cut you off, but
Yeah.
the Brock Lesnar moment in the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
oh my God, yeah.
Like-
he had moments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Double champion in NXT. Like, what we doing here?
The man.
You know.
So shout out Keith Lee.
Mr. Momentum ruined it.
Shout out Bearcat. Mr. Momentum.
Mr. Momentum.
That's really all I had from Raw that like was worth talking about. Besides like the Rhea stuff with like Jay, there's a lot of flirtatious energy going on.
Of course. Oh,
Come on.
you gonna get him on the team? Oh, just let me know. Said Priest. Let me know what he says.
He said yeet. Okay, sweet.
Big Yeet.
Big yeets.
Big eatings.
All right, so we're gonna move over to SmackDown.
And that's it. No, I'm playing. I'm sorry. No.
Dude.
I didn't watch SmackDown, so I don't. You know.
I watched SmackDown about 30 minutes ago. What I do want to talk about from SmackDown first and foremost was Cody and Solo's promo. I'm sure you guys saw the highlights of it, at least, maybe.
No.
All right. So
sorry.
No. So Cody and Solo were in the ring, and Cody is basically like, I don't want to face you again, Solo. And then he looks at Jacob Fatu and is like, Jacob Fatu, I want you. And then he's like, Jacob starts like walking towards the ring, and Solo is like, no, I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to turn my enforcer against me or whatever. That's not gonna happen. So next week I accept your challenge. Crowd doesn't react at all. That's usually one of those moments where like the heel is like, you know what? I will face you. Crowd erupts. Crowd did not do a single thing. And there was like a pause to where like Solo and Cody were waiting for a reaction, and it just did not happen. So I think the crowd is just over Cody and Solo at this point. Mostly Solo, just a feud. But the reaction that Jacob Fatu got when Cody called him out instead,
probably
was
crazy.
Thunderous, dude. It was crazy.
They know.
They know. They know.
I'm starting to think that because we talked about it before, like a possibility. I'm starting to think that Cody might be on that Survivor Series team.
All for the bloodline?
Yeah, because
original
Because
Bloodline?
what I'm thinking is like if they're facing that bad blood, the next PLE is Survivor Series. You know, right.
I believe.
Wait. So
I don't think there's gonna be.
there-
Yeah, because
there's
Survivor
nothing in
Series is
October,
November,
right?
right?
There's nothing in October, right?
No, there's nothing this month.
Bad Blood's in October.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bad Blood
never
is
mind,
October 5th.
Okay. Yeah. So November, yeah, Survivor Series. So like if Cody's facing Solo at Bad Blood, I feel like that it might be him. I don't know.
But I'm curious.
Has Cody been in War Games? Am I tripping? Was he?
Yes.
No, he was in last year, right? When Punk came back.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He,
Yes.
he, yeah, I was saying he was in it last year.
I'm bugging.
I'm curious to see where they're gonna go because Cody and Solo are gonna have a steel cage match next week. So
they're not doing it at Bad Blood. Oh, okay.
no, yeah, they're gonna do a steel cage match next week for the title.
Okay.
So and I think SmackDown's moving to USA next week, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah. So is that just the end of the rivalry? Hopefully.
I have no idea. I hope so. The thing is, like, I don't know who Cody transitions to after this.
I feel
heel Kevin.
You know what? Yeah, that makes sense.
but also like
I hope
do you think they would do Jacob Fatu versus Cody at Bad Blood? Or is that just too risky since like they're really trying to build them up?
Risky. But I could see him doing it. It's just risky. I would obviously that match would bang. That'd be a very entertaining match. So I don't know. It's so weird because Roman's back and he's in this mix, and like I really see, like Survivor Series. I think is going to be like insane. I think Survivor Series will be better than SummerSlam because I have a feeling that The Rock will return.
At Survivor Series? Okay.
I have a weird feeling. I have a weird feeling that like whatever happens with the teams. Like it's already like kind of out there. OG Bloodline versus the new Bloodline, right? Because I feel like they want to keep that intact right now. They don't want to they're going to plant seeds of Jacob and like this whole Solo thing, but I think that's kind of like a diversion right now is like they're trying to paint like Jacob potentially turning, which he will probably do, but I think it'll be much later down the road. I really think, man, War Games is going to happen. Roman's going to have the thing, going to do the thing, whatever. If Cody is on that said team, I really feel like Roman is the one that's going to just betray, it's either going to be a spear, it's going to be a Superman punch on Cody. They got it, you know what I mean? Because after he saved him at SummerSlam, he let him know what his real intentions was. Like, that's mine.
Oh, yeah.
You just holding it right now, but that's mine. So they're going to paint that sooner than later, I think. And I think The Rock, like you said, he's the puppeteer. Like he's pulling the strings.
Yeah, I think so. Do you guys think Rock and Cody face before WrestleMania?
I was just about to ask that.
Either that,
because if he comes back at Survivor Series,
that could set up a Rumble.
I was just about to say, does that set up something for the Rumble?
It could.
Yes. I think that's a very good possibility. It could be maybe Roman doesn't turn on Cody then. I think he maybe saves it because I think maybe Rock and Cody is too important for the Rumble, and then Roman spears Rock and costs Rock at Rumble, sets up the Roman Rock at WrestleMania.
Yep, I like that. I like that.
I think that's what they're painting. So I think, So this is what makes me seem to believe that it's not going to be Cody in War Games because I think he'll be off doing his own thing, defending his title, and they have that feel good Sami Zayn moment. There's no way they cannot do that.
Right.
So I feel like that's what they do because they're in Canada, right?
For which one?
Survivor Series. It's in Canada.
Yes, I do believe so.
Sami Zayn.
Ooh. Yes, in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Because maybe like Gunther absolutely annihilates Sami to where he kind of disappears.
Whoops his ass at Bad Blood.
He kind of like is off TV for weeks and then comes back out of nowhere. War Games.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Sami. That would be really cool. So I feel like that's what I hope they do. I don't know if that's where they're paying. Hopefully something crazy. Rock doesn't have to even show up in physical form for real. He can do like something via satellite like he used to.
Oh yeah.
He could just do that. That's all the fans want.
He should be doing. They could do that. He should be doing that right now.
You know?
because he's he just pop in.
You on the board. You can make it happen.
Come on, man. That gets so much heat, bro. Via satellite. People like, come on, man.
Sick, dude.
Doing this shit again?
I feel like I smell it. I smell a little rock something. From SmackDown, I saw Giovanni got pinned in 3 seconds.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
My guy wasn't ready, man. He's taking off the jacket, bro. He got crucifixed.
It wasn't. Yeah, all things. I thought it was a schoolboy. Nah, crucifix.
Apollo crucifix.
My man Vinci hit the Santino. He was not ready.
I wasn't ready.
Oh, Giovanni.
He's like, I'm taking my damn jacket off.
That man lost in like 5 seconds, I think. Like bell rung. It took 2 seconds for Apollo to run to him. Cover, that was it.
Yeah, man.
It was kind of funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not good for Mr. Clean.
Yeah, I wonder what they got built up for Giovanni.
Yeah, like they took him out of Imperium, which I wasn't really expecting.
Yeah.
And I was like, on one hand, I'm still sad about Imperium kind of splitting up, because like Ludwig still helps Gunther sometimes.
Yes.
But I don't feel like they did everything that they could on the main roster, you know?
No, that's fair.
But I'm curious to see what Giovanni does with this gimmick, because it's his same gimmick from NXT, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks to be the same gimmick. I'm not too familiar with his work in NXT, so I don't know what that gimmick entails.
He's just a fancy Italian.
He's just a fancy Italian. Wearing the Gucci's in the ring. The Gucci.
So that's why I picked up is the fancy Italian.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
DIY also got an updated theme song. It's their same theme song, but it's updated. It's updated.
What was updated with it?
It sounds like there's more drums and more bass.
Oh my god! They said, yeah, let's just add more snare.
It's like
add more kick. That shit needs paprika. What you talking about?
Some salt, brother. It's better. It's definitely better. I like this version better than a new one, but it's maybe just the new theme song.
What are they gonna learn, man? That Rebel loves doing this shit now.
Somebody said the DIY and A-Town Down Under's theme, like it's kind of the same.
Oh, I gotta hear them back to back. I don't know. I'm forgetting what A-Town Down Under's theme song even sounds like.
Oh no!
It's kind of like a mix of Austin Theories and Grayson's, right? Or is it just Austin's?
I think it's just Theories. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think I gotta hear it again. It's been a minute. But
Well,
that was really everything from Raw and SmackDown this week.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was worth noting in my opinion.
Okay. Okay.
There's some things from like NXT. I think your boys, the Rascals, are the #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team
right.
Championships.
right.
Hey, Wes and Zach had a good match.
They had
at
a
No Mercy.
banger. I
That shit
enjoyed that a lot.
That shit was nice.
I enjoyed that a lot.
The finish was dope too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it makes me proud, man. I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for everything because Zach got wrongfully
He did.
screwed over, and I'm very happy to see the success and everything that's going on for him. And I just love seeing my boys. It's so cool. It's just so cool, like seeing their success. And I hope like it keeps going on for him. I really hope that a lot more stems from all this.
Yeah.
So it's really cool stuff.
Do you think that they'll win the
I would
NXT
love
titles?
that. I would like that a lot.
I think Wes will cost them.
Oh,
Since
okay.
how No Mercy ended with them, with Trey getting involved, I feel like that's gonna happen.
Okay.
It'd be spicy. Trey turns.
That will be crazy.
Little spice.
That would be crazy.
Triple threat match. No, that would be pretty spicy because I know Zach's the X Division champion, so maybe like Trey has jealousy or something.
That was cool. Him showing up with that at No Mercy
So
too.
sick,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
God, I was so stunned too because I was just like, I forget what I was doing. I pulled up social media and I saw Zach won the X Division title, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my goodness, this is really cool. It adds a little dynamic to the shit. So, and then I heard there was like murmurs that Wes might go main roster very soon.
Oh, word.
That's
which
good.
he deserves.
Yeah.
So whatever happens first, very happy for it. So I'm really cool with a new storyline with the three of them, or Wes just goes main roster. So that'd be really cool.
I'm hoping we get a lot of TNA appearances in the Rumble this year, like we did last year, because I feel like
We will. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that Jordan Grace promo, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's defending a TNA title on NXT.
Just on the weekly.
Mm-hmm.
On the weekly?
Yeah. So she's just like, hey, I think it's an open challenge if I'm mistaken.
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. So she has like an open challenge this Tuesday, and it's gonna be like the tits. So I'm excited to see who accepts it.
Boys, we're talking about NXT. I gotta again. There's just a lot of weight on my chest. You know what I mean?
Dump it,
And no,
King.
I'm not talking about Joe Hendry. So go ahead and scrap that. Roxanne Perez. My goodness.
What's she do now?
Dude, nah, the video package for her and Jada, she's like, oh, when it comes to these girls, I'm just simply better. I said, what? Me and Jared were watching, and I was like, nah, again? Like, bro, there ain't no way, bro. She a fan. Like, I just don't even, I don't know how else to, I don't know. That's crazy.
So she said a second time.
Yeah, she said it again.
Uh-oh. A third time, you know what happens.
Bro.
It's merch.
Hey.
Dude,
We'll see. That's been my domain for over a decade. That's been my domain for over a decade.
Get a trademark, brother.
You're probably already in the process of that shit. I'm gonna have to change my name. No, I ain't doing that shit. See you in court. I'll play.
The King's Court.
King's Court. Roxanne Perez. Stick to the prodigy.
Damn, that's crazy. That'd be so crazy if you got sniped.
New name, really good AM.
Really good AM. Greater than you AM.
Above average AM.
Simply okay.
Oh my god.
Hell no. Roxanne, count your days.
Count them.
Hold on. Don't act like I won't come after your championship. No,
Equal rights, equal fights.
Gold, exactly. Gold is gold, damn it.
Gold is gold, damn it.
No, I'll play.
Wait till you guys see Universe Mode Episode 2. See what this man's got cooked
That's
up.
right. Roxanne Perez, I'm coming to NXT.
Oh my goodness, man.
Okay, so question for you, gentlemen.
Answer for you, gentlemen.
What's a wrestling trope that you're tired of seeing?
Oh,
Trope.
You know what I don't like? It's when a match is happening and somebody's working over a body part for 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like one of them slow matches. They're just working over this limb, right? Let's say it's a leg. People be forgetting about that. I don't like that. That takes me completely out. It's like, so all of that progress just got wasted. All of what this other person was doing, wasted. You know what I mean? All for you to forget that you should, and you know, like I get adrenaline and stuff, but it just happens way too often, I notice. And that's one of my biggest things that I don't like about watching wrestling is when stuff like that happens, because it's so easy just to get taken out.
Yeah, you're talking about when the person's selling,
right. So like they're getting their leg worked over, right, and then all of a sudden, you know, they come up, bang,
They're in the
you know, bip, you know, and they're okay. They're okay. They're not even like making sure they're okay. Some people will. So I'm not saying everybody, but some people are good at keeping like letting you know that their shit's messed up. You know, that's my biggest pet peeve, my biggest trope.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
That bothers me. The Bandera, catch the strike, step up Enzy.
I hate the step up Enzy, bro.
Motherfucker. When we went to NXT, I counted. I think every fucking match had one. Sometimes a match had two.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I get this is developmental, but you guys are all throwing the same fucking move. There's no way none of y'all don't know. You all have the same shit. It's like I'm nitpicky, but that just there's a point. Like, stop. I love wrestling, but man, when I see that happen every match, it's repetitive, and it happens a lot nowadays.
Dude, it's okay to be nitpicky with that, because damn near everybody, every like smaller guy damn near does it.
Yeah,
and it's like, bro, and
gotcha!
it looks the same.
Shut up.
And then it looks the same. Like the movement, everything is just the same. It's like, you know, I feel you on that. Yeah.
That NXT show in particular was crazy, though. The one we all went to.
Yeah.
It really was every match.
Dude, you guys are thankful I was sitting by myself, because I was one motherfucker. And then the icing on the cake is that dude, I forget who it was, but like he was like hitting the dude with his titties. Remember that?
Oh my God!
What was his name? What was his name?
Thank God he's gone.
What was his
I forgot
name?
his name.
Yeah,
I know exactly.
The guy who stuck his ass cheeks on a ring post.
What the fuck was his
grinded up
name?
Yeah, someone in the comments will let us know, but I genuinely forget that person, and thankfully, because
Good riddance.
They're instead of doing the
Was it Quincy Jones? Was that his name?
Was it Quincy?
I think it was Quincy something. I think.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
You might be cooking, yeah.
Go ahead.
But no, yeah, that was it. I'm done talking about that.
Sound like a damn Quincy rubbing ass on a post.
What about you? Well, I know you gave the what chance and stuff like that, but is there anything else?
Yeah, the what in like USA chants when a heel isn't from America, and like it's one thing if like the heel, like say Gunther, is like just trashing America, and he's like, this country sucks, yada yada yada, and then they start chanting USA, valid. Or if Stone Cold is in the ring and they start chanting what, valid. But like if say Andrade, I just picked a random person. Say Andrade is just like not very fluent in English and they just start chanting what at him. I feel like it's just a little disrespectful. Even though it's more of a trope that the audience does rather than the wrestlers, it's just something I don't really like. I'm not a big fan of. But besides that, because I know I made a post about it, I would say the Money in the Bank holders losing until they cash in. Like, I feel like you give them the Money in the Bank briefcase because you want to see what they do as world champion down the line. I feel like we should build them like a world champion on the way there. You don't have to build them so strong that they can't lose, but losing 90% of the time, right. I'm not the biggest fan of either.
That's a great way of looking at it. I don't really think about that.
Yeah.
Damn, I never really thought about it like that. Is there somebody in particular that like it like really grinded your gear when they were the Money in the Bank holder and they kept losing?
Dolph Ziggler, because Dolph Ziggler is just so fucking good, and the fact that he kept losing over and over again, it annoyed me. I'm like, he can win, even if he has to cheat to win. He can fucking win. You know, he got Big E and AJ Lee. You telling me he can't get a fucking win?
Swear to God.
But yeah, but that one served a purpose, I guess, because then it made the crowd really want to see him as world champion. But that was one. I just love Dolph Ziggler so much. I don't want to see my boy lose.
That's a good point.
Hey, when he cashed in, that was dope live, bro. That was dope watching live, man.
That was the greatest cash in my opinion, until Rollins cashed in.
Dude, oh man, the crowd was dude,
they were hot,
was
bro.
So sick. And fuck Del Rio. You know what I mean?
Fuck Del Rio, bro. Fuck Del Rio.
Okay, El Patron, you know.
Was there like a Money in the Bank briefcase holder like that where they lost all the time and it kind of annoyed you guys? You guys have any like that?
I gotta think of like all the winners. That's good. Damn.
Right. It's a lot.
How did Ambrose do with the brief? Oh well, he held it for like an hour.
It was a cup of coffee.
Yeah, he got it. He got it and it was gone.
He was backstage with it.
What about Rollins? Because I feel like he lost and won.
No, he had a great. That when you were a holder like that in the limelight around him, he had a fantastic time holding that briefcase. I think if you were to hold a briefcase, you would want to hold it like Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Because he made that briefcase like special. He took it everywhere he did. Was an asshole about it. He's just the man. And then like they even did skits with it, like even with with the slime and shit. Like that's how you do shit with the briefcase. I think he had the ideal run.
Yeah. With Rollins, it was great because he had the authority around him too.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
yes.
And that briefcase had been through it, like you said. Like they did a lot of skits with it. Like by the time he cashed in, that briefcase was beat the fuck up, bro. It was dented. It was scraped up. It was crazy.
It was great. No, that's the run you want to have. Like in my eyes, if you are a Money in the Bank holder.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I can't think of anybody that I was like, darn, why is he losing? Because everyone that I can remember was on top.
To me, I don't think it was a big deal with them losing because they had the briefcase. So it was like at any time they could go. They could just become champ. And like back then, that was just my mindset with that. So I didn't really have too much of a problem with like them losing because of they had their golden ticket. That was Willy Wonka factory, bro.
That's fair. That shit. That's fair.
Yeah, I will say. Okay, I'm gonna say it. There's two people that I wish did. I had a problem with winning, and that was Otis and Nikki ASH.
That was a terrible Money in the Bank.
The Otis decision was a big head scratcher. And Nikki ASH was a big head scratch. It was interesting. Even how she won it was weird for me. Everyone fighting, and she's like climbed over everybody to win it, which is kind of wild to me.
Superhero.
Yeah, like the superhero gimmick to me, there'll only be one, and that's the Hurricane.
Yeah.
stand in the back.
You know what I mean? What's up with that?
Gregor Ham's killed that.
Yeah, he did.
No disrespect to either of them. Like I know, like I hate the what is it like? They're like, what do they say before they like hit you with a mean insult? It's like no disrespect, but it's like it makes it more malicious. Like I feel bad for saying like there's no disrespect. There's no disrespect to either. Or like I love what Otis is doing, and like he's super underrated for a big guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I hope he gets more opportunities. And then with Nikki, like she's obviously killing it with what she's doing now. However, that time period should have been two different people.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think there could have been way better people to put that briefcase on instead of that, because it was just like Nikki beating Charlotte was so like okay, and then Otis eventually like losing the briefcase was just like shocker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because like they knew they were just doing it to get the pop. And what wasn't it a COVID win too?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was at WWE headquarters, bro.
Yeah, it was the headquarters shit. Mm-hmm. Then what are we doing?
Do you remember when Ray got thrown off the top of the building?
that shit was fucking hilarious.
Dead.
Pappy survived the fall.
Hey, remember when Ray's eyeballs gone? Life.
Ray been through it, bro.
Ray has, bro.
Through
His
it.
son turned on him crazy, bro. Crazy.
Son
man.
hates him to this day. To this day.
Custody of Dominic. Catch a break, brother.
His daughter fucking around, buddy. Classic.
I thought you were my friend.
I thought you were my son.
Yo, that Loki game was crazy. And then he holds the WWE title for a cup of coffee.
God damn, Ray's been through
Ray
it.
is
My
bro.
Lord.
They said, hey, Hall of Fame?
They said chip for an hour. Here you go. Here you go, buddy. You're only WWE title win. You're only holding it for an hour.
No, yeah, Ray's been through it, man. Through it. Like if you look like career wise, not like because like he's had a phenomenal. Like the best luchador of all time.
Yes.
But when you look at the shit he's been through, he's been through it.
The Eddie stuff, like you know, custody of Dom. He's you know they go. Yeah, bro. He's been through his fair share.
His children, his eyeball, and death.
I remember when I was younger, and they would have those. Don't try this at home commercials.
Yeah,
I would always remember like Ray. I forgot what he said, but he was always like the opener. He'd be like, "I've broken my back 3 times."
Macho.
Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations. Yeah,
We love Ray.
love me some Ray.
Let me ask you guys: if you can have one match that you can see this year, what would it be in WWE?
Like realistic or just like
what whatever you want, whatever, just whoever's on the current roster.
Is it something we haven't seen? Is that what you're asking?
It could be, or just what you want to see, what type of match you want to see, like who against who.
I got 2. I say this all the time, but I really want to see Roman and AJ have one more match.
Okay,
just one more.
Spicy.
Yeah, give them 20 minutes. That's all I need. Same with Roman and Seth. They faced so many times, and I never get tired of it. To me, they are wrestling soulmates. I will take those 2 matches all day, every day.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that just scratched my itch when you said Roman and Seth. Oh, dude, that's good. Oh, something that I want to see. Oh, give me Randy Orton and John Cena, or Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. I'm really ready for the Randy Orton Cody Rhodes story because there's so much behind it. There's so much meat behind those potatoes. There's some like I want the legacy story. I want all of it. I want that, and that their match is going to be so good. Their chemistry is unreal. I feel like what they do in the ring is like special. So if I had to answer your question, it's Randy Orton. I just want to see him doing his thing against John Cena or Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah. What about you?
Give me John Cena and Gunther.
John Cena and Gunther.
That might be next year. You know,
I think
that might be next year.
I think we're definitely getting that.
That's the ultimate match for John on his farewell tour. Like him and Randy, Gunther and Randy. And the reason I say Gunther is because John Cena is very good at getting his ass kicked.
He is.
We've seen it we've seen his whole career. Umaga, Great Khali, you know, that's just a couple. I could keep going, but we'd be here. But yeah, John Cena is very good at getting his ass whooped, and Gunther is very good at whooping some ass. Yeah. So I think that'll be a really good match when it happens.
The farewell tour, I'm so terrified of.
It's sad.
Like 10% of it excites me because like that man's like my childhood, and the fact that he's hanging it up after like it's over. And
He's serious about it,
Bro,
too.
bro, when all my goats are gone, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Selfishly, I'm so upset that Adam Copeland is where he is. Because if I like realistically, Randy Orton, yes, that's like, that's the last resort. But I selfishly wish Edge was the last opponent,
Man.
because that rivalry to me meant more than the Randy Orton feud. Because Edge slapping his father in his own house, his childhood home, is unreal. Like
Fucking
that
diabolical.
rivalry was the great. Him throwing him in the river, all that shit. Like that,
The FU off the top of the ladder
Through
at
the
Unforgiven
tables.
through both of the tables, that was so cool.
I could
bro.
go on the
so
hotel room brawl. Like there's just so much behind that feud, and like the title. Like he even gimmicked this title. He changed his title. Like
Put the rated R logo in there.
you know what I'm saying, man. So I would really, like selfishly. That's what I would selfishly want. I want that to be the last match because that would bring a tear to my eye. Like that would be the best. And Adam's only gotten better with age. And and to be honest, selfishly, I want to see prime John Cena back. I want purple shirt John Cena burying get the golden shovel out, win every fucking accolade possible. John Cena, I want you to win the Intercontinental Championship. I want you to become Grand Slam champion before you leave. I want you to win every single thing that you didn't, and I want you to win that fucking illustrious 16-time world or 17, 17th time championship. I want it. I want you to just be yourself. I'm tired of this. Put people over. I'm losing shit. Look at me, man. I want you to win it all. I want that back. That last run, I want it to happen. Sure, you can lose here and there. I want you to be the man. I want that John Cena.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, no.
Farewell tour, that's all I ask. I want John Cena to be John fucking Cena.
He should. I've said it so many times, bro. He should break the record. John Cena should break the record.
He's the man. He's the man to do it.
He should.
He is the man to do it.
So-
And I think that's what, like, I feel like he'll humbly like try to decline it. Fuck that, Paul. Put it on him.
Yeah, and fuck that, John. You better get that shit,
Dude,
Oh shit.
John was talking about like he doesn't want to like book his like endings or whatever. He's literally just there. Like in the interview we watched with Cody and Randy on what is it called? Fucking what do you want to talk
Wheatley
about?
vodka.
Yeah,
that's,
Wheatley vodka.
that's the only thing I could relate it to.
Yeah. Randy really wants that match with John at least one more time. It doesn't need to be the last one or anything, but he really wants it. And he even kind of like pitched it to John. And Randy said he doesn't do that very often. He doesn't really pitch things. But John was like, I would love to, but I'm just gonna let WWE do their thing. And I'm like, John, I love it. You're humble, but this is your last year.
This is it.
Be selfish. You can be selfish.
Your people, man. Like, damn it, bro. I want it. So I want like everything because I feel like it could be like him and R-Truth tag up, or you know what I mean, like shit like that. Him against like the Miz and shit. You know what I mean, like shit that I didn't think I needed or want. I want to see again. Give that back.
Him and Truth as tag champs will go hard.
Right? I think him and
hard.
Truth as tag champs will go hard. I think him winning the IC title and doing like he did the United States Open Challenge. Do that with the IC title. Eventually drop it to somebody who could use it.
How many dates did he say? 34 dates? How many?
I have no idea.
It's like 30-something dates.
Oh, next year.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, from
he's
January to December.
Oh, so he's starting at the Rumble.
Yeah, he starts in
That's no time.
yeah, so he said he'll be on the very first Raw on Netflix. So
Hell yeah, they paid him a bag.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We want John Cena. Here's $25 million.
So yeah, he'll be from January to December all throughout 2025, but it's going to be like 30 or 40 days or something like that. So that's why I'm like, John, you got to be selfish. You know, that's a lot of dates, but I'm sure a lot of that is going to be live events because he did that last time when he was on his like summer tour or whatever. A lot of those dates were live events, and like I respect that because like you give like these small towns some John Cena, but like
Right.
Man.
feed us, John, feed us,
Man.
feed me more.
Just stop that shit.
Stupid.
Oh, man. Talk about a wrestler, man.
You want to see that match? Ryback versus John Cena, 2025, brother.
No. I don't want to see Ryback
Might as well
wrestling
get
at
Wade
all.
Barrett off commentary and form Nexus again.
I'll take that over Ryback.
For real, dude.
I'll take that over Ryback, bro.
God, bro. God, what a time. The farewell tour is gonna be so. That'll make me cry.
But before we close out, I have one question. It's about John Cena's farewell tour.
Okay.
No storyline, just one match out of one of these dates. We're going to say it's John Cena in the ring with somebody else. They're cutting a promo. And you know what? Right here tonight on Monday Night Raw, you guys are having a match. It's just a one-off. Who do you want that to be against? It could be SmackDown, too. I just said Raw.
John Cena?
Yeah. John Cena just has a one-off match. No storyline after that.
I got it. I want John Cena in the ring. I'm going to set the stage for you. It's a random Monday Night Raw. How we feeling in London? It's probably going to be somewhere over there. Oh, yeah, it's great to be here, blah, blah. My run's doing good, blah, 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 blah. Cue Seth freaking Rollins music.
Ooh.
I want that. She's like, I broke your nose. I'll do it again. Da, da, da. Like that whole, dude. Like, I remember when I beat you for the United States champion, became the first ever WWE United States champion. I want that.
Okay.
And their match would fuck.
I agree.
So I would give me Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay.
Oh, Seth freaking.
Yes.
What about you?
Oh, there's so many people. You just so that's for that scenario.
And this is a banger. This is a 5-star classic right here.
Bro, give me Dragunov.
Oh, okay.
Give me Dragunov. Like, why
That would
not?
be sneaky.
Why not? Yeah, right. I feel like that'd be good.
Yeah.
Mini Goon.
Mini Goon.
You know what I mean?
I would say we're heading over to SmackDown. One off.
We're going to SmackDown.
Oh, yes.
Who we doing?
John Cena versus Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
nice.
in a way Carmelo is like a version of Cena in a way. Just like when John was younger, there's some similarities there, and I would like to see them two go at it. I think they would have a really good match.
They would.
I could see
They
it.
would.
Yeah.
That'd be
Absolutely.
sick.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Carmelo's talented as shit.
And I feel like they'd have a good promo battle too.
I feel like when John does come back for the tour, I feel like he is gonna face these younger guys.
I hope so.
I believe he will.
Okay. Instead of in the ring, promo. Who do you want to see John Cena do a promo off against? Here's a twist that we haven't already seen. That we haven't already seen.
The first person that comes to my mind is just LA Knight, just because LA Knight can go on the mic. But I'm just curious what they would talk about. But I'm still sticking with it. I would love to see a LA Knight versus John Cena.
Like just one-on-one type.
Yeah, just
Because
one-on-one.
if LA, if he turns heel,
You know?
yeah, for sure. Or Cena's heel.
I hope that happens. He needs to go out like that. Imagine he turns heel. You thought it was over. It's just getting started, bro. And he wins the 17th title. That'd be insane.
My nipples are
That'd be insane.
hard.
Oh, even another match. Sorry, just to go back to it. Just another one-off. Kevin Owens. Like,
Oh my God, that story
know?
yeah, man.
Writes itself.
That story, man.
I'm still trying to think who I want to see him promo with. That he hasn't promoed with.
Hey, underrated. Logan Paul.
I was thinking that before I said LA Knight.
Hey,
That is-
underrated because Logan is a cock, and Logan will say some shit. Like it was like Gunther was a good one that crossed my mind, but like even like Dirty Dom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They wouldn't let him get a word
I was
out.
about to say that's the only reason I didn't say Dom is because he would not probably be able to get a word out against John Cena, obviously. But yeah, Logan Paul would be able to, and I think that would be just like sneaky.
Yeah.
Like that'd be a sneaky, like good thing to see.
I agree.
I feel like him and Melo would be cool on the mic, just
Facts.
to kind of take from you with the match. I'm trying to think. Him and Gunther, that's gonna happen. I think that's 100%. Because didn't John tweeted a picture, or not tweeted? He put on Instagram, I believe, a picture of him with the world heavyweight title photoshopped on him. So that's and then he deleted it. So like,
Oh, he deleted it?
yes, he deleted it.
Oh, I didn't know he deleted it.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is
Yes.
that's interesting. So
It's a
we
little
definitely
interesting.
won't get him and a Gunth. Besides him and a Gunth, damn dude,
Cena, you are street trash.
him and Braun Breaker, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Big dog.
You know,
He would
so
split him in two.
Cena would take that spear like all like hunched up. And
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Rockin' Roman at WrestleMania.
Oh, we love you, John.
Yeah. Hey, John Cena Farewell World Tour, man. I'm gonna make a lot of grown men cry.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks.
It's gonna be bittersweet, gentlemen.
Dude, like I said earlier, bro. When he goes, when Randy goes, when Ray goes, when all the people go that I grew up with, bro, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, that's gonna hit hard.
That's gonna hurt, dude.
I'm gonna cry.
That's why I'm trying to find my guys now that will continue my fandom because, like, you know, I like Gunther, I like Dragunov, you know, I like guys like I like Mello, you know, so it looks good, you know, future looks good, but damn, dude, when the OGs bow out,
Oh yeah,
man,
It's gonna be very tough. Like very tough.
somebody's gonna have to step up, like
Dude,
how like Roman had to step up.
when AJ's done. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt too.
It's only a matter of time.
Yep, it's gonna hurt, man.
Same with Ray, dude. He's
Ray too, man.
He's got more. He's got less time left, and yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Ray probably got like a couple years left.
Yeah, I see like maybe like 3 years max.
But I don't know. He
maybe.
be ice plunging, so maybe he
Stem cells,
he'll
too.
Yep, stem cells.
He
might be around. He might
I
be
thought he was
around.
done when they threw him off the fucking building. I was like, well, there goes Ray.
How'd they put him back together? Ray, a real life superhero, bro.
It really is.
Or
Dude.
is it even Rey Mysterio? He does wear a mask.
Ray Mystesis.
Rey Mysterious?
Oh my god.
It's Rey Mysterio. I was just thinking
Ray
of
Mysterious.
916. Dial it
Trey
up.
Miguel. It's Trey Miguel in a Ray mask.
Yo.
Shout out Rey Mysterio, man.
Hey, thanks for watching the podcast, guys.
Thanks for watching the podcast.
Wow.
Aaron, where
Yeah,
can they find you?
You can find me at Simply Better Am. Right. Thanks for watching the podcast.
No shit, man. Oh. You can find me at Brent Oakley on YouTube.
You can find me at BDE on YouTube. You can find me everywhere else over there. Don't forget, buy the merch.
Get the merch.
Buy
Yeah.
the merch.
Buy a shirt. Tweet, Instagram us. We'll repost.
Yes,
all right.
sir.
We will
Yes.
do that.
I'm so glad that was empty.
It's okay.
There goes a can. All right. You freaks do your thing. Oh no!